Have you ever wondered how strange weapons have changed the course of wars? From the dawn of time, innovation has been a crucial part of warfare. It's a realm where the unique, the bizarre, and the outright extraordinary have often tipped the scales in favor of those daring enough to venture beyond the conventional. Imagine a battlefield, not just a clash of soldiers, but a collision of ideas, a contest of invention. Here, it's not always the biggest army that triumphs, but often the one with the most ingenious weapons. Throughout history, we've seen the impact of these strange devices, turning the tide of battles, rewriting the fate of empires. From catapults launching diseased animals over city walls to war elephants trampling enemy lines, these oddities of warfare have left their mark. But there's one weapon that stands out among these historical game changers, a weapon as mesmerizing as it was terrifying. One such weapon that left an indelible mark on warfare was the Greek fire. The Greek fire, a weapon of mass destruction from the 7th century, was a force to be reckoned with. Born out of the ingenuity of the Byzantine Empire, this incendiary weapon packed a fiery punch that terrified enemies and dominated naval warfare. The discovery of Greek fire was a game changer. It was first used in warfare during the Arab-Byzantine Wars, where it turned the tide in favor of the Byzantines. The secret recipe, fiercely guarded, was a closely held state secret, making it the Byzantines' trump card in many battles. This weapon was not just fire. It was a fire that water couldn't quench. It clung to ships, to shields, to anything it touched, creating chaos and panic among the enemy ranks. It was a weapon of fear as much as it was of destruction. But what made Greek fire such a formidable weapon? The Greek fire was not just any ordinary fire. This formidable weapon was a lethal concoction of secret ingredients that, once ignited, would burn relentlessly. Even more astonishing, it could stay ablaze on water, a property that made it particularly devastating in naval warfare. The mechanics of the Greek fire were as ingenious as they were terrifying. The Byzantines, the masters of this deadly weapon, utilized it in several ways. For instance, they developed the world's first flamethrowers, which consisted of a tube attached to a container of the flammable mixture. The operator would then apply pressure, forcing the mixture through the tube and towards a flame at the end, projecting a lethal stream of fire towards their enemies. Fire ships were another application. Ships were loaded with the incendiary substance and set alight, then directed towards enemy fleets. The ensuing inferno was virtually impossible to extinguish, causing panic and destruction. The Greek fire was a weapon of terror that turned the tides of many battles. The Greek fire was more than just a weapon, it was a symbol of power. This incendiary marvel was an intimidating sight on the battlefield. Its effects seared into the minds of those who witnessed it. The psychological impact was profound, invoking terror in the hearts of enemies, and boosting the morale of the Byzantine soldiers who wielded it. Greek fire played a pivotal role in the survival of the Byzantine Empire, helping it fend off Arab invasions and solidifying its military prowess for centuries. Its legacy lived on in the form of flamethrowers and other incendiary devices, influencing later weapons and warfare strategies. The Greek fire stands as a testament to the ingenuity of the Byzantines, a civilization that turned to scientific innovation to protect their empire. Its impact was not just physical but also psychological, shaping the course of many battles and leaving an indelible mark on history. Indeed, the Greek fire was a strange weapon that changed the course of wars, reminding us of the power of innovation in the face of adversity.